Hi guys, it's Kimberly and happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a great holiday. It is Monday, November 28th. Oh my gosh, we're almost in December. We're on the cusp of a new moon tomorrow. And I have a really crazy, awesome, important messages here for Twin Flames. I was guided this week to, instead of just using the Ascended Masters cards as I usually do, or using a tarot spread as I do in our individual sessions, to do a different kind of a spread, using the tarot as the crowning and underlying messages for Twin Flames, and using the Ascended Masters and Past Life cards as sort of our main messages. I have a lot to deliver to you in a short message, so let's get it underway. Two things before I start is this week on December 1st, Thursday, I'm holding a teleconference workshop. It's a group dynamic. It's for balancing the polarities, both divine masculine, divine feminine within, as well as illuminating and healing our shadow self. And these are great workshops, really hands-on. I'll be teaching practical exercises to navigate through some of these challenges and do your shadow work and figure out how to balance our energies and the polarities within our relationships. And if you want more information, you can check that out on my website, thetwinflamefamily.com, and just click on the group services tab. It's a really affordable rate. You can chime into the teleconference, and I have worksheets and exercises, and it'll be a great practical type workshop, as well as a group setting to share and ask questions as well. I have a 2017 forecast reading up on my website, and I've took down the mini trial offer, but if you'd like a reading with me or Twin Flame guidance session, you can do that under the 30-minute session, and I lowered the rate a little bit just to make it more, I want to make it so that it's accessible for everyone if you are seeking guidance right now. So anyhow, I look forward to working with you. Visit thetwinflamefamily.com. And in the meantime, let's get this reading for this week. So it's November 8th through, I guess, December 5th. I haven't even looked at the calendar. I can't believe we're transitioning into December. So yeah, through December 4th or 5th. And so this week is all about, there's some big messages here for Twin Flames. And I think what's come up as a deeper commitment is coming in for those Twin Flames that are coming into union. And this deeper commitment could be centered around like having a committed relationship, or like I said, like even deepening like our sacred marriage or sacred partnership, or possibly like coming into union in terms of like living together or joining, lives or assets. It's like, I feel like a real deep merge, and it may not be as extensive as that. For many of you, it may just be like a 5D sort of commitment, like that spiritual marriage, which is coming in. And in that happening right now, like I said, around Thanksgiving, this is like preparing us for a new beginning, and on January 1. And for the Twin Flames coming into union, it's like there are remnants that you're going to be purging, real important ones, over the next month, and like from now through the end of the year. And they're asking us to let go of these final strands that are holding us back from reaching that next level, so that we can have this, it's like a fresh start, it's a new beginning, and also within ourselves. So I'll get more into that in a minute. So one of the things that happened through November was that I was saying, like, focus on your mission, focus on your purpose, your untapped talents, the creative things, the metaphysical healing talents and gifts that you haven't fully explored or have been kind of fearful to put out into the universe. And they're still saying to focus on our strengths and even more so now, because what I'm seeing happening working with twin flames and also in my own twin flame relationship is that in this final purging here, whether you're in union or you're in separation, 3D separation, it matters not. But what's happening is deep insecurities are coming up. And these are like our self-hatred, our lack of confidence, our insecurity, our comparison thinking, our not feeling worthy, our feeling not good enough, our thinking our twin is better or that we don't fit. And these are reflective of self. And we may blame it on our twin flame and say, well, they like a different type better, or I'm not good enough, or we may say, why don't you accept me, or why are you doing this to me? But really, we must look inward and turn back to self-love. The truth is that when we're in our power center, when our divine feminine, divine masculine energies are balanced, and when we're harnessing our own power and strengths, we can focus upon those strengths. And instead of focusing upon like the lack or the comparison thinking, which so many of you are, including myself, I'm here to remind you that it's time to get back into your gifts, innately who you are, to own your feminine power, to own your masculine power, and to not blame our twin flames for the lack of what's within ourselves, to refocus on filling that void or filling those insecurities with not just positive thinking, but with, the focus on our strengths. Like, I feel like we all need to write a love list, and it's not about our twin flames. It's like falling back in love with ourselves. What do we love about ourselves? What are the standout qualities of yourself that make you unique? Where are the strengths that you want to work on and make even better coming into 2017? What gifts are you here to develop further? What aspects of your physical being do you love and adore? I feel like, especially with me as well, the insecurities they like blow out of proportion sometimes when we're playing out this relationship and having everything mirrored back to us. I've done several videos about insecurities and all of this, and all of it is reflective of self. For me, it stems from being cheated on and having this thought process of not being good enough. And it's more from a physical perspective, and I am fully confident in my intelligence and spirituality and creativity. But when it comes to looks, I always feel like my twin or whomever I'm with will go astray for something better or more or whatever it is, because I had been programmed that way. Like, there was a belief system that started within me. And that pattern started way back in my childhood when in my first, I experienced that in nursery school, as I've told many of you. And so those wounds that I've started to heal still are requiring deeper healing. They're still going like this, wah, wah, wah. They're trying to get my attention, right? And it's manifesting through this insecurity, this not feeling good enough, these insecurities that keep recurring. And at one point, I feel like I had harnessed all that power so well when I was doing the deeper healing and really into my goddess center, as I say. And there just have been dynamics that have sort of thrown me off of it. So it's just my job to slip back into it and to do some more healing work to clear this out. And it's all about changing a belief system. And I truly believe it's about focusing on our strengths, okay? Because I know I have a lot to offer, and so do you. You have a lot of love. And this not feeling good enough is like old wounds. It's old thinking. It's old beliefs that no longer serve us, that we're just holding on to, that are holding us back. So Apollo, the Ascended Master Apollo is coming through. Sorry, it's backwards, but it says, focus on your strengths. And we're being reminded to do that in a huge way. So I think those are mission strengths, like focus on your harnessing your power and developing your talents, but also like your personal strengths. Like I said, write a love list. What do you love about yourself? What are your standout qualities? Stop the comparison thinking with everybody else. Get back to the root of why you love yourself. Back in the summer, I did I think it was a 5-day self-love challenge, and you can go to the Facebook page and just scroll down, and I have every day posted, and it's pretty awesome in terms of like it was an unconditional love self-love challenge, and there's lots of exercises, affirmations, and videos on the Facebook page for that. So if you need tools or inspiration, you can check it out. It's facebook.com/the Twin Flame Family. Just scroll back to, I don't remember when we did it. It must have been in August, actually. So, but it's all up there in the media section, and you can find that all there. But I feel like it needs to get back to self-love, and that's where the unconditional love comes from. The hatred from within, the not accepting ourselves, presents itself as not accepting our twin, as pushing our twin away, as, like outward distance. The only way to bring this closeness and bridge the gap is to completely love and accept ourselves. And we need to get back to that. And we're being called to focus upon our strengths. We're also being called, I have the King Solomon card here, which is priorities, okay? This is like, what are your priorities? Especially, what are your goals for 2017? Where are your priorities? What are they? Priorities have shifted, I feel like, for twin flames. My priorities 6 months ago are much different than they are now. And this is about making a commitment to, I think, our gifts and our mission. And also to loving and to being love. And when I say that that's a priority, I mean doing your shadow work and practicing each and every day, this walking around, beaming love, being love, is way more important than attaining something material or, maybe chasing after, a long sought after goal or dream that may have changed or shifted by now. This is calling you to check in with yourself and go, what are my new priorities? What are my new dreams? Where am I at now that I wasn't at before this twin flame connection? You may have been in a totally different place or chasing different dreams or, different priorities were important to you. And I feel like we're getting into a deeper place here where our spirituality is more important to us. Yeah, that we're committing to spirituality and religion. And I think the religion part for us is very much about moving out old paradigms, old ways of thinking, the things that we were taught, many of us moving away from Christianity or Judaism or whatever it may be, and moving into a spiritual place of that this is our priority, that our practice is this awakening, this heightening, this tapping into the 5D, this learning. You're all learning watching these videos. And that is a true commitment to ourselves, as well as the arts. And for many of you, this keeps coming up in readings, whether it's you or your twin or both of you, that there are creative talents that are either dormant or being underutilized, and they're asking you to make your spirituality and make your creative talents the commitment, especially moving into 2017. This is going to be huge for collective consciousness, especially if we want to change the way things are in society. It's really like a focus inward on our own spirituality and our own creativity and just developing it further and further and further. There's nothing outward that can happen in society that is going to make this huge shift. It's going to happen with you, one by one, individually, through harnessing our spirituality and harnessing our creative talents and awakening. And through that awakening is how we will begin to really change the planet, the world that we live in. I know like the election energy is starting to calm down now a little bit, and I see it definitely calming down a lot more over the next month. But your priority needs to be you, not on how to change the outward world. Changing the outward world begins with you. Okay, Solomon, King Solomon is solo man. Okay, and I need to say that to you. Focus on you as a solo individual, and this is how we change the world. For twin flames, it's also about finding blessings in your current situation. This is Krishna, finding the blessing in your current situation. Whether it be tumultuous, whether you're feeling insecure, whether you're in union or not, whether you're contemplating whether 3D communication is necessary or not, this is about looking at what is being called up for us for healing and feeling really thankful for it and going, this is a blessing. Even though I feel pain or I'm upset and I'm in the pain of the situation, the hurt, this excruciating pain from, missing someone or not, or feeling like the timing isn't on our timeline. These are blessings. So let's think about that. What are the blessings? So if it's the timing thing, I hear a lot of you say, I just have put so much time and energy into this. I feel like it should be happening now. And why aren't we together? And your blessing there is you're being given this time to work on yourself, to develop your mission. It's the longer you contemplate why this isn't happening now, it's like this. The longer you're going to stay out of alignment with yourself. They're asking you, the guides are asking you to get back in alignment with yourself. And the only way to do that is to slip into your mission, into your power center, develop and harness your talents, focus on your strengths, and figure out what your priorities are now. It's not about outward focus on your twin flame connection. That will happen as you do what you're supposed to do, as you get into your mission, as you awaken, as you heal, as you do your shadow work. Somebody wrote to me last week and they said, wow, I realized that you're not a twin flame healer. You're a twin flame teacher. And I'm, recognizing the distinction because twin flame healers focus on the pain. And I chuckled because the truth is that focusing on our pain is not the way to heal. Getting in the vibration of love, getting in the vibration of feeling excited about our healing, getting in the vibration of hope, future, present, not looking at the past, not being stuck in the pain or mired in the pain. I talk on my videos in a very high vibration for a reason, because it's me, because this is how I do teach, but it's also because I do it very intentionally as a healing methodology. So it is about pulling you up. This is about pulling you up energetically. This connection is not about healing from a place of woe is me, it's about raising our vibration. And for those of you who don't think that this is healing work, what I'm doing, it's mistaken. This is healing work right here. Pulling you up is the healing. Helping you through, giving you the exercises to mire through the pain, to work on your shadow self, to explore. The funny thing is that the misconception is that it has to be painful. It's not. Many of you, I've emailed the shadow work worksheets, projection exercises, and the divine masculine, polarity worksheets, divine feminine, divine masculine, how to balance it. And it becomes this really fun exercise of exploration within ourselves. And it's not as like drudgery work as we think. These are gifts that we're being given, okay? The pain is spawning the healing. So again, the blessing in the situation is that the pain is spawning joy. It's spawning self-love. It's spawning healing. be thankful for that. Without your twin flame, without this connection, you may not have arrived at this point. And it's happening because you're chosen to do this. You're chosen to be here. Your soul has chosen this journey. And you're awakening in a beautiful way. And don't doubt that. Another piece here that I'm getting is the love life and spouse. And this is about, like I said, deeper commitment that's coming in for twins. And as we get on our own mission and focus back on the self-love and get rid of the insecurities, realize that it's not our twins' fault, realize that there are blessings if we're being given time, realize that we own our own healing, we own our own confidence, we own our own destiny, we own everything that we want or desire, then we can open up to unconditional love. And this is about a sacred partnership that's developing, right? Between you and your twin. It's there. You are in a marriage. You're in an unspoken marriage. Whether you're physically married or not, doesn't matter on the 3D realm. You are married through eternity. And this is about a deepening here. And the deepening, if it's not upon you right now, is coming. But the only way it's going to fully arrive, so many of you ask, should I open communication? Should I not? What should I do? What shouldn't I do? Doesn't matter what you do as long as you're doing the healing on yourself. This is going to deepen your connection. This is going to push your twin flame to awaken further. Okay? This is going to enable an unconditional love to develop. And there is nothing that can touch unconditional love. Nothing. It's there. It can't be divided. This twin flame love, this divine partnership, sacred marriage, divine marriage, however you want to refer to it, is so sacred that nothing can break it. Even if you want to break it, it can't be broken. So I really feel like, though, this deepening is going to start from within, like I keep saying, and many of us need the reminder to go within for it. And as a result, this is what will come about. Okay, it's a deepening of this sacred marriage, the deepening of this unconditional love, and the opportunity for physical union. And it's on its way if it hasn't arrived at your doorstep already. And I'm just telling you, just stay on your mission. Just stay in your healing, because it's here. So crowning this situation, I pulled, this is such a non-traditional spread, but I was just guided to do this. And I feel like the messages were really powerful. So the tarot card, the Wheel of Fortune, which for us is about new directions, luck, things coming together. A 10 card, which is, completion of a cycle and a new beginning about to, we're embarking, I feel like, on a new direction. And this, I feel like, very much so is in line with the new year. It's being timed for the new year. So, I feel like this new year, new president in office, as we all know, the January month, a 1 month, the 1/11 date, this physical 2016 year coming to completion, a lot of suffering and pain and work that we've done, feel grateful for the work that you've done and take the time to purge the final strands, because there is luck coming. There's luck coming for your mission, your strengths to manifest into the physical universe. There's also luck between you and your twin. Different things are going to start to line up now to help you come together. For my twin and I, we are looking at a twist of fate sort of happened with us. And this beautiful, amazing property has come available for us. And it's going to be not only a space for my work and our work, but also a space for us to live together. And it's coming. We're going to be joining in the new year, under one roof, that type of commitment. And it's going to be different, and it is a change of direction, and it is a completion of a lot of this work that we've been doing. And there's still some final purging for us too, but I feel this coming in. This may be even an individual move for you. A change of jobs, like a new job offer coming in, changing cities, being in a more high vibration geographical location, or something that resonates with you further, or, just getting more on your path, and new opportunities opening up for your mission to be explored, like healing gifts being put out to the universe, and those types of opportunities, as well as with your twin and in mission with your twin. And then underneath everything, I have Queen of Pentacles, which is all about home, family, a groundedness, a motherly, divine feminine energy, which is like, I feel like in my twin flame situation, it is as focusing on home life, on nurturing, on, developing this new place with a different kind of an energy, not a back and forth separate energy or out of balance, but it's like calling us to balance and harness the divine feminine in a very nurturing way. And for many, it's about, I feel like these two cards are very similar. It's like about a move and a focus on your home, and a deeper connection to our divine feminine as well. And I feel that for both twins, the divine feminine and divine masculine. And as we come into this more nurturing way, again, we'll be able to open up further to a deeper connection in our love life. So many messages here, but the primary overarching themes are about really self-love, self-connection, finishing up our final purging and healing, to break through in a new direction as the new year starts. I feel many of you changing cities, changing homes, changing jobs, getting more on your mission, coming into a deeper union with your twin. Things will shift. There may be like really lucky surprises coming up, but like the December month is going to be a little mucky. You're going to have some final purging to do. And I very much think it's from deep within you and not so much what your twin has to do or hasn't, or has not, or has given to you. It's more about what you need to do and to make that connection more harmonious, whether you're in physical contact or not. So I'll leave you with that. Love to you all. Mwah. And see you soon. Bye-bye.